Hey y'all, welcome back. Today I am going to officially do my most embarrassing video, and that is my debt confession. I'm using this planner from Papers by Jessica Ann, and one of her sheets here is to write down everything I owe. So date started tracking. All of these balances are as of September 1st. And my priority are my loans, which have like an end date to be paid by. And once I do those, I will be doing a snowball. So let's get started. I have a loan. As of September 1st, I owe $700. The minimum payment was $250, but my husband and I are paying it off this Friday, September 12th. So that was our primary focus. We put a little extra money than usual, and that'll free up a good amount of money every month coming on, and we'll be able to put it towards another loan, which is loan number 2. This one, just by the way the payments were set up, it's going to be paid off October 15th. So as of right now, my balance is $240 with 30 cents. Our minimum payment is $145.10. So that'll leave me with about $90 once I make September's payment. And then of course, October, it'll be paid off just by the way the payments were set up naturally. A firm target, this I used for back to school supplies, backpack, all that. And as of September 1st, our balance is $65.70. Very high interest rate. Our minimum payments are $32.95. As I already made this month's payment, so now I just have October payment pending, and it'll also be paid off. So right off the bat, one thing is going to be paid off this month. 2 things are going to be paid off next month. Next is Affirm American Airlines. As of September 1st, our balance is $857.98. Also very high interest rate. I have not used Affirm since like COVID, I think. I then purchased some airline tickets through that to go to our brother and our nephew's graduations this past summer. And then it just was very easy to then use it to purchase school supplies instead of just budgeting for it. But yeah, after seeing these interest rates, I'm like, yeah, no, we're not using it again. So, you know, we learned our lesson. Minimum payment is $287.79. And that one also should be paid off by November, just by its original payment plan. But having this freed up, I might pay it off October if it works out. If not November, that's fine. So then here comes the credit cards, which we're gonna snowball. These loans, Affirm, I'm considering it a loan, are all getting paid off by its natural payment plan due dates, but it's gonna free up so much money that I'll be able to start snowballing our credit cards. So starting off with Target credit card, our balance as of September 1st, $997.56. It's practically maxed out because our credit line or line of credit, whatever, it's $1,000. So practically maxed out. Interest rate is 6%, minimum payment $27. So by November, we'll be able to start actually doing snowball method once we get rid of these other things, and we're ready for that. Next is Covered Care. This is starting balance $1,406.67. Interest rate is $14.99. Minimum payment is $111.87. Another credit card, I'm not gonna say the name just because it's not as popular and I don't wanna kind of give myself away. So credit card, 1,406.72, just right above that one by a few cents. Interest rate 15.49%. Minimum payment $58.83. So obviously with the snowball method, as we start clearing up these minimum payments and rolling them over to the next, hopefully we'll be paid off sooner rather than later. Costco credit card, yeah. I originally got it for gas and just shopping Costco groceries. So sorry about the little break. Costco credit card, $4,290.96. It was initially just gonna be gas and groceries. It's accepted anywhere. So yeah, we went to the outlets and going out to eat and whatnot, and that balance just went up way fast. High interest rate of 27.49. Our minimum payment, it fluctuates, I guess, depending on when our interest hits. Like if I go over the what's it called, available credit, I obviously have to pay down what's over and our payment, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, sometimes it's 328, sometimes it's like closer to 200. So we're just gonna aim for the higher amount. So yeah, mistakes were made, clearly. After that, we have a city credit card, $5,032.09. Interest rate is 29.99. Minimum payment $162.77. American Express is our biggest one. This one, I'm putting it onto the tracker just because it is a debt we have. I'm not gonna focus heavily on this one just yet because I just want to take out all of these other ones, easier, smaller wins. This number is pretty intimidating, but once we clear up all these and can start rolling into bigger payments, more than 376, I feel like it's going to be easier mentally for me to accept this balance, which it started off with just buying like furniture for our house, I don't even know, groceries, gas. I think we just use it as our everyday card. And man, that number is just crazy. So yeah, that one has an 18% interest rate. And that's our last one as of now. So yeah, it's very embarrassing. The debt is just because it's because I don't know how to say no, honestly. My kids want something, my husband wants something, I want, I don't know, coffee every now and then, or I'm just a giver. For me, really, to spend on myself, not so much. For other people, I'm like, yes, let's do it. Yeah, we got it. I'll find a way. I'll make a way. And man, that leaves us with the reveal of a total of $30,231.90. Crazy. Very crazy. I wanted to document my journey years ago. I think I wanted to start making videos like in 2022. I never did it. I was just intimidated. I was embarrassed. I was shy. But man, if I would have started in 2022, by now, I probably wouldn't have had some of these loans because I would have already had sinking funds or emergency savings. I would have had so much done already to not have needed to use credit cards and loans that, yeah, just one day I was like, you know what? I'm going to start. I'm currently filming on my end table next to my bed. I don't have a fancy setup yet. I did like this planner from Papers, and I was like, this is perfect. We're just gonna start. Also, next year we are moving. We currently live in Hawaii, which is kind of expensive to live here. And we currently rent. So we're gonna move to Texas. And we plan to buy a house there. So I need to get this taken care of sooner rather than later. So we started our budgeting. Low-key, we already failed. We kind of failed this already first half of September, even though we just started, but we're just getting a feel for things right now. September, October, and then it's like holiday stuff. So we're gonna use this upcoming quarter as like our trial and error. I'm gonna try my best, but I'm gonna be too hard on myself just yet. But I feel like starting January, since I already had these trial months, that's when we're gonna like grind so hard to set ourselves up for success. We want to buy a house. We want to have fun with our kids whenever we move. I don't want to be house poor. I don't want to be paycheck to paycheck. I don't want to rely on credit cards. So we're going to take care of these loans, knock them out. Credit cards, they have obviously like a revolving available credits. So I'm going to try my best not to use these. I don't carry them with me anymore. I just don't want to add to the balance. I want to get it taken care of just for, you know, our future. I want to do better for us. And also, my husband knew, sorry, we had debt. He didn't know how much, because I just don't want for him to worry. So like, I'll be like, you know what, I'll take care of it. I got this. I'll make a way. And he never knew the severity of it. And I finally just said, you know what, babe, I want to give you everything you want, and it's just not possible right now. This is where we're at. We have a plan. We're going to pay it off. He's on board. And I just need to do better at saying no to my kids with some stuff. So yeah, this is it. This is my reveal. Very embarrassing for me. I don't know. I feel very vulnerable. I feel like I don't even know how I got here. I just need to have more self-control. But you know what? We have a plan, and we have goals, and my husband's on board. And I just feel like having him by my side supporting me is going to be way easier. And hopefully we get this mostly knocked out as much as possible. I did consider doing avalanche payment, but I feel like me mentally, I need the small wins just to stay motivated. So that's why we are doing first the loans that have like payoffs dates already, and then snowball the rest of our stuff. But yeah, I guess thank you for watching. I hope you can subscribe and follow my journey, see how this goes for us. I will give a disclaimer that these possible first couple months are gonna be a lot of trial and error, but I'm gonna document it, and I want to learn from it, and I want to grow from it. So yeah, any encouraging comments, I'd appreciate if you left some down below, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.